Hi everyone, I'm Marsha Canestrano, and the name of my business is called Shakti Soul Coach. And so I was really guided today to sit down and make this video, and it has to do with the numerology of the year 2020. Now, I know we're almost at the end of the year, we're in the 8th month, but we still have four and a half months left. And so just feel this is a really good reminder. I'm coming from the numerology, which is derived from the year 2020 by adding 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0 equals 4. So this year is considered a 4-year. And in this 4-year, the basic numerology says that 4 represents foundation, groundedness, solid stability, right? But like a table, all 4 legs of the table, grounded, it's stable, it's solid on the floor. But I'm coming from it from a different point of view, being a yoga teacher, and I'm coming from it from the chakra point of view and actually the yogic energetic body point of view. So in the chakra system, the number 4 is represented by the heart center. It's the 4th chakra. What does the heart center mean? It's all about love and compassion, forgiveness, kindness, service, and gratitude. And so these are the highest vibrations that we can be bringing through this year. Now, when it comes to the yogic energetic bodies, the number 4 is represented by the neutral mind. And the neutral mind is that which brings together the positive mind and the negative mind into balance and integrates it. And when the positive and the negative minds are integrated into the neutral mind, then we are able to really be in a high state of objectivity, of devotion, of commitment, of compassion, and of non-reactionary responsiveness. And so, with these 2 elements combined, the common denominator is the quality of compassion. And so, when I was teaching yoga on January 1st, 2020, the message was coming through very strong that this is a year of compassion. And I certainly have been practicing this myself. This has been the lesson that I have been experiencing since, day 1 of 2020, like everyone else. And it's been really fascinating to me to see in this year all the different perspectives around whatever topic you name are really coming to this place where there is all this separateness and this division. And isn't that ironic? Because here we are, we're moving into the Aquarian age. However, that we are in this place now where it's darkest before the dawn. The Aquarian age is all about oneness, right? And unity consciousness. And right now, we're very much more in this place where we're reviewing and expressing our belief systems and sometimes not really looking at each other, right? And I certainly have been in this place of experiencing, having to experience compassion for myself and for others. I have people in my life who are of all, and in my life, online, in our communities, let's face it, in the world at large, on YouTube, and all kinds of different opinions. And so what I've really been experiencing in this time frame has been that lesson of having compassion for another, recognizing the other person is me, right? And so what does it involve? I found myself having to be very conscious about actively listening with respect and kindness to another's opinion, whether I agree with it or not. And sometimes I achieve this and sometimes not even close. And so this year also tied into compassion from my perspective is this need to be right. It's like, okay, do I sit there and hold this place of respect and kindness for another's opinion or perspective, whether I agree with it or not? Or do I, boom, move right in and want to take over and convince them about what I feel is right and what I believe is right? So this has been a big theme for me personally, but it came through as a theme for humanity in this year of 2020 also. And so, what is compassion? The old Piscean paradigm of the definition of compassion was pity, having pity on somebody, poor you. That isn't where I'm coming from at all. My definition of compassion is really knowing that we are all humans. We are all humans. We are all soul. And each and every one of our souls came from the source of all that is. There's no difference there. And this is a part of what I feel we're going back into in the Aquarian age, is this ability to recognize the outside differences and acknowledge that, and yet at the same time know in the deepest depths of our heart that we are all part of the greatness and the grandness of the source of all that created the entire multiverse. And so, starting from this spark of soul, we are really able to come from that place of compassion. And that's through respect and kindness towards ourselves, because everything begins at home, right? It all begins at home. So, having respect and kindness, and yeah, I did make that mistake today, or whatever it is, and not beating ourselves up for it and owning it, being responsible for it, but not beating ourselves up for it for the next 10 years. Okay, so having compassion for ourselves allows us to have compassion for others. And so what I wanted to do now is to pull a quick oracle card message around 2020 in this theme of compassion. And what I am using is the beautiful Art of Love Tarot by Denise Jarvie, and it's illustrated by Tony Carmine Salerno. And this comes out of Australia, Blue Angel Publishing. I love the quality of their oracle cards. And so they will be listed below. Just know that I am an Amazon affiliate, and so I may receive a little something, financial commission from any purchases. So, okay. Well, there we go. The first thing that popped right out, it just flew right out of the deck. Here we go. Here's our message for the next 4.5 months of 2020. This is what's left. We've been going, we've been learning, we've been experiencing. The Ace of Angels is the opening up of wisdom. The opening up of wisdom for this period of time around compassion. And so this is amazing. Also too, notice I love how the angel wings, right, are coming right out of the hearts that are in the middle. And 1, 2, 3, 4, wouldn't you know, this is spirit giving us the message. The fourth biggest heart where the angel wings are coming out of is the fourth heart, representing, as we start from the tailbone, first chakra, second chakra, third chakra, the fourth chakra. This heart is actually representing the heart chakra itself. The wings are showing how the heart chakra can expand and open this year in this practice of compassion and recognizing that we're all a spark of source, that we all come from the exact same place. And also too, these gorgeous colors surrounding those wings. The wings represent the expansion, the angelic self, but also including those colors, the colors around it. This magenta, I love this mix of like the magenta and the yellow. The yellow is our power. It's our empowerment. It's our self-esteem. The magenta is the higher heart chakra. At times it shows up like that for me. And so the higher heart chakra is about humanity, having unconditional love for humanity. And so this is showing us that yes, we can have our own opinions and know our own truth and be in a very solid, grounded place of who we are, as well as being open to being of service to humanity and just loving humanity at large, even, you know, when we don't disagree with, when we disagree with them or we don't agree with them. And some things are really, you know, this is a tough, sometimes a tough thing to do, because it's asking so much of us, isn't it? Because there are just some things that we cannot agree with in this world. So I am not ignoring those. Those are being acknowledged here, but they are all part of the big play. They all are a part of the source of all that is. And so that being said, this adds more validity to this message of having compassion for those that have really maybe fallen in and chosen in this life to really take on the role of the bad guy, if you will. And let's face it, I'm an Akashic record reader. I've been seeing my past lives as a kid, you know, from the time I was about 4 years old. And I've been able to see how I've played every dynamic. You know, we've all played every role, at least from my perspective. And so I've been there. I've been the bad of the bad, you know. We've all been the good, the bad, and the ugly. And so this message is showing us that we can be reminded that we are all part of the source of all, and that we can be a part of humanity in a loving, neutral manner coming from the heart center. And interesting, you know, in this deck, if you're familiar with a regular tarot deck, the Ace of Angels, the angels in this deck represent the swords in a traditional tarot deck. And that is about the mind. And there is just this beautiful white light above here. There's nothing that is indicating like being in the head here. But it's the brilliance of source coming down, igniting the heart, expanding us into our angelic, pure angelic natures, so that we can move forward in embodying more and more compassion. And so, my dears, that's our quick message for today about 2020. And just be peace, be love, be compassion. So many blessings to you. Bye now.